Holy subtraction theory. Nearly every new religious movement claims to be getting back to basics. What some prophet or other originally said or meant, what the founder of some religion or other really meant. Don't buy it. The words in scriptures change meaning with time. The cultural realities change with time. The social and cultural needs that religions meet change over time. Back to the beginning just can't work. Taking an existing tradition and subtracting elements until you somehow reach the pith, that just can't work. Religious traditions often define themselves by subtraction. For example, the history of humanism and Unitarian Universalism is usually told as a subtraction story, a subtraction narrative. Universalists stop believing in eternal punishment and hell. Unitarians stop believing in the Trinity, then in the divinity of Jesus, then in miracles, then in the divine inspiration of the Bible. Early 20th century humanists took it all one step further and stopped believing in the Christian God altogether. That's a subtraction story. Minus, minus, minus equals truth. How might that make sense? Could purging the wrong ideas from Christianity in some way actually lead to truth? It's a subtraction story that is, frankly, absurd. Firstly, it's absurd because who gets to decide what and how much gets subtracted? Ministers, scholars, the people in the pews? Do some people know more than other people? Why would that be? Or is it all about power and influence? Secondly, it's absurd to posit that Christianity, which is a relative newcomer in the world religious scene, that it might somehow contain more truth or more validity than, say, ancient Egyptian religious thought. Why would that be? When you think about it, privileging Christianity is an odd sort of geocentrism. Because a particular strain of a particular religion came from a particular place and was successful in a particular part of the globe, it must be true. Now that's very odd indeed. And it's a wrong answer to say, because my grandmother believed it. Why can't we find truth by subtracting ideas from Zoroastrianism? Or can we? Subtraction is the wrong way to tell the story. Closer to true is to see humanism as an awakening into a realization of our true place on the planet as human beings. All the world's peoples have created religion and philosophy and art in all the planet's regions. These creations are our human birthright. Further, it is our obligation to respect the variety of cultural production, keeping an open mind to new ideas. However, it is not our obligation to kowtow being an appropriated Chinese expression, to the past. So, we are to learn from the past, but not to kowtow. Every person ever born has been born into a body, into a social location, a culture, a geographical region, and on and on. No one has ever known all that much. Still, isn't it a worthy goal to attempt to think beyond all the limitations, grasping toward being a compassionate citizen of the cosmos? Rather than subtraction, how about some addition? What an idea.